Well, this video is about some thoughts from teaching one day, only one, of the computer architecture course, the new one. Now, one thing you must realize is that uh, each session is 2 hours long, which is almost like two courses, two classes, and I'm doing 2 days a week. So on the first day, I spent about an hour uh, doing the administrative stuff, discussing how it all works, and complaining that Blackboard hadn't put up my site. By the time the class was over, Blackboard had the site up, but that's that. So I could set it up then. Uh, but I also spent another hour uh, starting to teach uh, using my approach, which is I start out at the lowest possible levels. I start talking to them about how our world as we experience it, is all about electrons and the light that electrons use to communicate with each other. And I work my way up through that to signals and wires, and uh, eventually I'm going to get to uh, transistors and logic gates, and then we'll get to uh, memory and programming and microprogramming, and then we'll get to assembly programming, and then some operating systems issues if we manage to get all the way through. We're combining what used to be 8 hours a week into 4.5, so this is going to be interesting. On the other hand, there was some copying between the two. Nevertheless, it's going to be a bit more compressed than before. We'll find out how it goes. Uh, so I ended up talking about how as signals get faster and faster, the clock starts reaching the visible light spectrum, and wires don't want to hold visible light. Because you ever try to run visible light through a copper wire, it doesn't seem to work. And all sorts of issues like that, which I don't even know if that's really true, but it's fun to think about. So next class, we're going to make a little detour into number and character formats, and that led them to the first programming assignment. So that'll be fun. And then we'll do something else from there. So those are my thoughts on my first day of class from computer architecture.